Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 15 of the Transformers Image Comics. Now as you know, we're now up to issue 15 of the Transformers Image Comic series. And we're basically gonna see a Decepticon Civil War with Starscream and the Combaticons, Soundwave with basically the Constructicons and all that. And the cover mainly has Optimus pleading for help, while being basically about to be crushed by Bruticus. And the story mainly starts off with in MoMA, Washington. We kind of see how Thundercracker says this is all wrong. And we see how, Soundwave points out that this planet has plenty of resources and that they can use it to their advantage and don't really need any more potential screw-ups. And we do kind of see how, Thundercracker is starting to show signs and regret about what he's doing and tells some humans to flee, showing that even he's starting to realize his own mistakes. We see how, back on Cybertron, we see how Cliff Jumper wakes up and says, "Oh man, I must have gotten thrown from Optimus by the blast. Am I really home? Is that you, Redhead?" And of course, we kind of see Blue Streak as well as Warpath meeting up with Cliff Jumper as well with Blur. And we see how they have to escape quickly to avoid reinforcements. So of course, we kind of see how they have to accept that Cup as well as Huffer are basically dead and try to survive after what happened with Shockwave. And we see how RC decides to leave to try and find Ultra Madness, as well as knowing that her feelings and emotions put the mission in danger. And we see how Optimus says, "And I will never not be proud of you. If you go on this quest, it must be for the right reasons. Our numbers are too few for you to go because of shame." And we kind of see how, Carly as well as Spike and Beachcomber decide to go with RC as well. And we see how, Beachcomber doesn't want to get involved in the fighting now and knows that, it's just going to leave more death and destruction and hopes Optimus will figure it out. So, of course, we see how, Wheeljack, Optimus, as well as Jazz get intel about what's happening with Optimus after Sparkplug fused with him, and we kind of see how Optimus is still trying to figure out about these kind of cliques and all that. And we see how, after they get word about what happened in that small additional town, Optimus says, "What have they done? Autobots, focus full effort on emergency rescue." And we see how they try to rescue who they can, but of course, because of what happened with Soundwave and the others, we see how the bystanders and victims are quick to take down Optimus and the others, despite Optimus's pleas. And we see how, Optimus gets blasted by a tank and says, "Why? We are trying to help you. Ugh! Is hurting things all you're able to do?" And we see how Optimus goes full Megatron mode, but we see how Jazz gets Optimus to come to his senses and realizes to his shock and horror what he just did and has to leave quickly. And we see how, Soundwave and the Constructicons and that mainly spy on Optimus and has Laserbeak to go on a quest, knowing where they can find Optimus's energy source to bring back some of their own Decepticons. And we see how, back on Cybertron, we see how Ramjet is basically looking around. We see how Blue Streak and the others have resorted to doing questionable things to try and stay alive. So, of course, Blue Streak getting a knife and gutting Ramjet. So we kind of see how they basically use the Energon from the other Decepticons to try and stay alive. And of course, because of what happened, Bluestreak and the others had changed into their worst selves. And yeah, it's clear that some of the Autobots don't really follow Prime now, or just view him as a complete failure. And yeah, we even do see how basically Elite 1 shows up. And yeah, this is Cliff Jumper realizing that his former friends have all turned basically for the worst. So we kind of see how, yeah, Optimus and the others have to kind of use the sort of dam device to bring back one more warrior. Just as they're about to bring back Trailbreaker, we see how, yeah, they end up getting blasted. And this is where, yeah, we see Astro Train showing up with Starscream saying, "Finally! We meet again!" What? So, of course, this is basically Soundwave and Starscream starting Decepticon Civil War. And this is where we're going to see the Combaticons now basically with Brawl repaired, basically forming to become Bruticus. And yeah, ending the story there and there. So I think, yeah, issue 15 is definitely good. We definitely are going to see where former friends become shells of their former selves. We're going to see characters deal with problems that they never asked. And I think they do a good job showing how, yeah, because of everything that's happened on Cybertron, we see how Bluestreak, Blur, as well as Elite 1 have become shells of their former selves, or became something far worse, showing how, yeah, when something happens to someone, they're not always going to be the person they once was. So I think this one definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good, and still readable. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.